studying the cell biology and biotechnology. Today we are discussing about the benefits of the biotechnology. In that we will discuss about the human health. We know that human being is suffering from many diseases, and these diseases they are identified by using the different techniques of the biotechnology. For example, we know that about the disease that is AIDS. AIDS is one such a viral disease which can be identified or diagnosed by using the that is ELISA test. It is a test for the diagnosis of the AIDS, that is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay, and by using the different techniques of biotechnology, the diseases like that is AIDS, then dengue, they can diagnosed in the early stages, and the treatment it can be possible by using the different techniques of the biotechnology. Another one important aspect in the human health is that is about the diabetes. All of you are familiar with the disease diabetes. Nowadays in our house, some of the persons, if they are suffering from the diabetes and if their sugar level is high, then doctor suggest the injections of the insulin. Now what is this insulin? Insulin is one of the hormone, and that hormone is naturally synthesized by our pancreas. And whenever a person is suffering from the diabetes, at that time the secretion of the insulin is not appropriate, and this insulin is responsible for the digestion of the sugar or maintaining the sugar level in our body. So whenever a person is suffering from the diabetes, the sugar level in urine as well as the blood is high, at that time doctor suggests the injections, which are the intramuscular injections, that are the injections of the insulin. In the traditional method, this insulin, from where it is obtained? It was obtained from the pancreas of horse. म्हणजे हे जे काही इन्सुलिन आहे हे जे डायबेटिक पेशंटला इंजेक्शनच्या स्वरूपात दिलं जातं, तर हे इन्सुलिन कुठून मिळवलं जातं? रादर इट मिळवलं जायचं तर हे कुठून? तर घोड्याच्या पॅनक्रियास मधून मिळवलं जायचं. आणि now by using the techniques of the biotechnology, we had searched another option, that the gene which is responsible for the synthesis of insulin, it has been isolated from the human being, and then it is incorporated with the bacterium and the bacterium which synthesize the insulin, and that insulin is now given to the diabetic patient. So this is the first advantage or the benefit of the biotechnology, that is in the human health. There are many such advantages because biotechnology, it is the advanced branch and it is working in the welfare of the human being. Second one is that the vaccines and vaccination. Firstly, we should know what is the vaccine. Vaccine is a substance or that is obtained from the microorganism or the pathogen, and that is given to the person, and that can increase the immunity of that person for that disease. In the traditional method, whenever the vaccine or the vaccination is given, at that time this vaccine it was isolated. It is one of the antigen. It was isolated from the this vaccine. It was nothing but the killed or the weakened pathogen of that particular disease. They are injected inside our body. म्हणजे कुठल्याही आजाराचं जे काही वॅक्सिन आपल्याला दिलं जातं, तर वॅक्सिन म्हणजे दुसरं तिसरं काही नसून काय असतं, त्याच आजाराचे अर्धमेले गेलेले रोगजंतू हे आपल्या शरीरामध्ये टोचले जातात. मग आता ह्या मेथडमध्ये काय एक संभावना असते की सपोज आता पोलिओचं वॅक्सिन आहे, आपल्याला माहिती आहे 2 बूंद जिंदगी के, आपण सर्वांनी पोलिओचं 5 वर्षापर्यंत ते वॅक्सिन घेतलेलं आहे. आता मग हे पोलिओचं वॅक्सिनची काही ट्रेडिशनल मेथड आहे, याच्यामध्ये काय केलं जातं, तर त्याचे जे काही अर्धमेले केलेले जे काही रोगजंतू आहेत तो जो व्हायरस आहे पॉलिओमा व्हायरस, ज्याच्यामुळे पोलिओ होतो, तर तोच व्हायरस जो अर्धमेला केलेला आहे, जो आपल्यामध्ये आजार करत नाही, तो आपल्या शरीरामध्ये टाकला जातो. मग आता एखाद्या वेळेस ऍक्सिडेंटली जर तो व्हायरस ऍक्टिव्ह राहिला तर काय होईल, ते वॅक्सिन घेतल्याने त्या आजारापासून संरक्षण होण्याच्या ऐवजी तो आजार त्या बालकामध्ये किंवा त्या व्यक्तीमध्ये झालेला आपल्याला आढळून येतो. तर मग ह्याला एक अल्टरनेटिव्ह, ह्याला एक पर्याय म्हणून नाउ डे बाय युझिंग द टेक्निक्स ऑफ द बायोटेक्नॉलॉजी द वॅक्सिन्स आर obtained from the microorganism, a particular gene which is isolated from that pathogen, it is incorporated with that bacteria or the microorganism, and that bacteria it will produce the antigen. And nowadays, instead of injecting the weakened pathogen, the antigen which is obtained from that microorganism is given to a person, and because of which the disease that is occurring due to the vaccination, now it is completely avoided. Okay, so this is the vaccines and vaccination. And the next part here in the vaccines, that is edible vaccines. आता edible म्हणजे काय, खाण्यायोग्य. आता असे कोणते वॅक्सिन्स असतील की जे खाण्यायोग्य आहेत? सो ऍक्च्युअली these edible vaccines are the type of that food item which contain the edible vaccine. For example, potato, transgenic potatoes, they have been discovered or they have been synthesized by using the techniques of biotechnology. And these edible vaccine, that is a transgenic potato, it can protect us from the diseases like the that is Vibrio, that is the cholera, and against the E. coli, Escherichia coli and the cholera. If we eat the potatoes, म्हणजे हे एडिबल वॅक्सिनचे एक्झाम्पल काय, पोटॅटो, ट्रान्सजेनिक पोटॅटो. आता हे पोटॅटो म्हणजे काय, आपण जे बटाटे खातो तेच हे आहे का? तर आपण जे खातो तेच बटाटे आहेत, फक्त याचं वैशिष्ट्य असं आहे की याच्यामध्ये काही जीन इंट्रोड्यूस केलेला आहे, म्हणून त्याला आपण ट्रान्सजेनिक पोटॅटो म्हटलंय. आता कोणता जीन आहे, तर हा जीन जो की विब्रिओ कॉलरी, त्याच्यामुळे कॉलेरा होतो, आणि ई कोलाय याच्यापासून तो काढलेला आहे, आणि तो या कशामध्ये इन्सर्ट केलेला आहे, कशामध्ये, या एडिबल ट्रान्सजेनिक पोटॅटोमध्ये तो इन्सर्ट केलेला आहे. तर त्यामुळे काय होते, जर आपण हे बटाटे खाल्ले, आता फक्त याच्यामध्ये एक लिमिटेशन आहे की आपल्याला हे बटाटे रॉ खावे लागेल. रॉ म्हणजे शिजवून खाता येणार नाही. शिजून खाल्लं तर त्याच्यामध्ये जे काही प्रोटीन तयार झालेलं आहे ते त्या ठिकाणी डिस्ट्रॉय होईल. तर आपण जसं बीट खातो, जसं आपण गाजर खातो, तशाच प्रकारे आपण ह्याच्या पण स्लायसेस खाऊ शकतो. आलं का लक्षात? अँड इट इज useful to protect us from the cholera as well as the E. coli. E. coli is one of the bacteria that is responsible for the abdominal discomfort. म्हणजे जे डायरिया, डिसेंट्री यासारखे जे काही आजार आहेत, हे या आजारापासून आपलं संरक्षण होण्यासाठी हे जे काही एडिबल वॅक्सिन, इट इज ॲट अ रिसर्च लेवल अप टिल नाउ. परंतु ह्याच्यामध्ये द सायंटिस्ट दे गॉट द सक्सेस. They got success in synthesizing the edible vaccines. Now, the next one is that is the treatment. The biotechnology plays a very important role in the treatment of various diseases. It is useful in the production of the insulin. It is also useful in the production of the hormone, that is somatotropin. Then somatotropin, insulin, as well as the, you know very well about the hemophilia disease. In the hemophilia disease, a person who is suffering from the hemophilia, the clotting factors, they are not, some of the clotting factors are not synthesized. So in such a condition, the clotting factor, they are also synthesized by using the techniques of the biotechnology. So for the treatment of such a diseases, for the treatment of dwarfism, then diabetes, then hemophilia, the biotechnology, it plays a very important role. Then next one is that the interferon. This is a group of the small size proteins. Interferons, these are the small size proteins, and they also plays a very important role in the treatment of the diseases or the infection which has been caused by, that is E. coli, that is Escherichia coli. E. coli, it causes the infection in our body. And to treat these small size proteins, that is called interferons, they are also useful. Now the next one is that is a gene therapy. It is one of the most important invention. There are certain diseases which are genetic diseases, which are genetic diseases, and one such example, that is a phenylketonuria, that is associated with the liver cell. If the mutation it occurs in a hepatocyte means what? During the early stages of embryonal development, when the liver is synthesized from the, or liver is produced by the cell division in the embryonal cell, that is called a hepatocyte. And if in this somatic cell, if the mutation occur, then there may occur the disease, that is phenylketonuria. And to treat such a diseases, the gene therapy plays a very important role, which is a somatic cell gene therapy. So gene therapy plays a important role. Now the next one, that is a cloning. You know the clone is nothing but the exact copy. So this cloning, it production of the replica of the any cell or cell organ or any organism, that is nothing but the cloning. And here in the reproductive cloning is done. Here the reproductive cloning म्हणजे काय? Actually it is also at a research level among the animal as well as a plant. There is a complete ban on the cloning of the human being. There is a restriction. The cloning is done. Also in case of the animal, cloning is done. Now what is done in the cloning? The nucleus of the somatic cell is fused with the अन्यूक्लिएटेड ओहम. म्हणजे काय करायचं? एग किंवा ओहम घ्यायचं, म्हणजे फिमेल गमीट घ्यायचं, त्याचं न्यूक्लियस काढून टाकायचं आणि आपली सोमॅटिक सेल म्हणजे बॉडी सेल, त्या बॉडी सेल मधलं न्यूक्लियस काढायचं. म्हणजे काय? डिप्लॉइड क्रोमोझोम नंबर रिस्टोर्स ॲज इट इज, तो घ्यायचा आणि न्यूक्लियस घ्यायचा आणि ते काय करायचं? तर अन्यूक्लिएटेड एक सेल मध्ये ते फ्यूज करायचं. So that it will produce the new organism, diploid new organism, it can be produced. So it is a reproductive therapy. Next, that is a therapeutic cloning. In the therapeutic cloning, the organs or stem cells, they are useful. We had already discussed about the stem cells. The stem cells, they are the pluripotent or they are totipotent. They can regenerate into any nearly about 200 different types of a cell. So in treating the different diseases, the therapeutic cloning, it is done. Then next one is the industrial product or the white biotechnology. You had already studied in the last chapter, that is microbiology, that industrial product, for example, you know the alcohol, ethyl alcohol, it is produced from the molasses, and for this purpose the transgenic yeast, it is used by using the biotechnology. And so in this way this biotechnology plays a very important role. Then environment and biotechnology, it is also one of the most important aspects, because we know that day by day the environment is changing. So for controlling the pollution, for bioremediation as a biofertilizer, also for the biosensors, compost treatment, the biotechnology plays a very important role. These are some of the benefits, or we can say these are the boon that we had given by the biotechnology. Next part that we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.